In this episode, I talk about 20 ways to reach potential clients. Welcome to episode 91 of the Honest Entrepreneur Show, where I help creatives to master their marketing. My name's Tom Ross, and let's get into it. I just got back from Austria, and more details on that soon because it's kind of top secret why I was there, although some of you can guess, I'm sure. But what a beautiful country. It is full on Sound of Music. I may have skipped through a meadow or two. Mountains, blue sky, green everywhere. It's an incredible place. I recommend it if you've never been.
This question is from Caitlin. What are some great forms of outreach to find new clients? For context, I do graphic design, illustration, and web design.
Hey Caitlin, welcome to the show. You can see I've got my phone here if you're watching the video version, and that is because I literally did a post the other day on my Instagram, Tom Ross Media, little plug for you, called 20 Ways to Reach Potential Clients. So rather than trying to remember all the points, I'm going to literally read it to you now and try and elaborate where necessary to give a bit more context. So if you haven't seen that Instagram post, I hope this episode helps you. So at the first slide, it says how it works. Many of the tips in this post stem from having an understanding of who it is you're trying to reach. Refer to my recent posts on niching for more context. Once you know where those people spend time, it's about bringing value and being regarded as an expert in their eyes. So it makes it so much easier to go and reach your ideal clients when you actually know what those ideal clients look like. If it is a case of you haven't niched at all, so you're serving everybody, then you have literally no direction, because how the hell do you go after targeting everybody? So here is my list. I'm going to fire through a rapid fire for you, Caitlin. Number 1, pitch them directly. This could be email, it could be phone, it could be in person, but essentially put in the research to define your ideal client. Go and find companies or individuals or people that map to that, who are the dream people that you'd want to work for, and then hit them up. Literally create a list and systematically work through it top to bottom and pitch them all. Number 2, attend their industry conferences over design conferences. This comes back to the thing, are you trying to build a network of fellow designers, or are you trying to build a network of potential clients? So if you are trying to land work in the gardening space, you should be at every gardening convention out there, and you should be the one designer in that room. Number 3, ask your entire network for referrals. So this is very common, getting a business off the ground. You ask everyone and their dog and their mum's best friend's auntie if they know anyone who would be suitable. So again, sticking with the weird analogy of gardeners. Do you know any gardeners? Know any gardeners? Anyone here know any gardeners? So just go and ask everyone in your network. Number 4, release social media content that appeals to them. So this is not as direct and as quick as pitching. This is more brand building than sales, which does take years in cases, but it's a good idea. If you're putting out social media content the same way I am right now, and I do every day, you better make sure it's appealing to those ideal clients. So if I'm a gardener on Instagram, I should be stumbling across your gardening design content and seeing how it's going to bring me value potentially to work with you. Number 5 is run social media ads targeting them. So similar to the social media content, but a bit more direct, and you can literally hit these people up. So people who are your ideal clients, searching your ideal key phrases around that kind of stuff, should be seeing ads from you with a value proposition why they should be working with you. Number 6, find potential clients on social media and build one-by-one relationships. Really believe in this. So if you're already building that platform, you're putting out that relevant content for them, then you should actually be discovering them. And you can do this a bunch of ways. It could be through hashtags. It could be through the comment sections on other relevant industry posts. So again, we're going weird with the gardeners here, but if there was Gardening World, and that's the biggest Instagram account around gardening, then go on the comments. Presumably they got thousands of comments. And if you're identifying keen gardeners who are in the comments, you can go to their profiles, you can start commenting on their posts, building relationships, getting known, getting on their radar, and over time, maybe DM them, become kind of friends and start to chat with each other. They will invariably at some point come and check out your profile to wonder who on earth you are. And if you're putting out great content, which brings them value, explains the power of design for gardeners, then some of them will reach out and want to hire you. Number 7, bring value via Facebook groups where they hang out. This is so powerful because these are little close-knit communities. So again, if you're going on the gardening Facebook group, then you want to be the only designer in there where you're bringing all kinds of value, helping them with their branding, doing some stuff for free, even getting known as that authority figure in that close-knit, closed community. Number 8, same principle, but bring value via message boards and forums where they hang out. So this is what I did. I went on a business forum in the earlier days of my freelance career. I brought everyone value about design because I was the main designer in that space. They viewed me as an authority figure. They trusted me, and clients started coming to me to pay me for my design services. Number 9, offer your services to other designers who lack your skill set so you can team up for their clients. So if I'm a letterer and you're an illustrator, but I occasionally get illustration inquiries and you occasionally get lettering inquiries, it makes sense rather than saying, no, I don't do that, to say, yeah, of course I do that. But then we team up and we collaborate on some of those projects and pass each other work. Number 10, attend local events relevant to their sector. So similar principle to the conferences thing I touched on, but you can do this in smaller, kind of more localized events. And again, just get out there, bring value, and become known as a bit of an expert within that field. Number 11, offer design wisdom on relevant podcasts in their industry. So again, it's just about getting in front of these ideal clients. If there is the gardening podcast, then you come on as the special guest that week to talk all about, hey, if you're a gardener and you run a gardening business, here are some top tips to improve your brand and design. Number 12, offer design wisdom on relevant video shows in the industry. So exactly the same principle, but just video shows. Number 13, post constructive feedback for how to improve their business design as social media content. So this is a bit more bold, but let's say you've got Gary's gardening business down the road. Then if you really want to work with Gary, you could always put out a really informative case study type post on your social media and say, hey, Gary, I really want to work with you. And so to bring you some upfront value, I've actually done an audit of your gardening brand. And here's some suggestions and ways where I think I could really bring it to life. And here's what it looks like with a bit of a brand refresh. What do you think? Doing this in a public setting, little bit risky maybe. Maybe some people wouldn't like it, but I guarantee a lot would, and it's different and disruptive, and it will get their attention. Number 14, partner with another relevant service provider in the industry. E.g., if you're targeting brides, partner with a wedding planner. So this is similar to the designers feeding each other work, but in this case, it doesn't have to be another designer. Like I just said, it could be a wedding planner if you're in the wedding industry. So look for anyone that has your target clients in their audience and realize that they could be offering them a completely different service that doesn't relate to design. So going again with the weird gardening example, it could be that there is an insurance agent or something like that that exclusively insures gardening business people. And so he has a selection of clients there who are gardeners, but he has no interest in offering them design. So it's pretty logical for him to talk to some of them and say, hey, by the way, if you need design services, use my friend over here. And then you could work out some kind of revenue share on referred clients where he gets a cut back or something like that. Number 15, produce blog content with SEO benefits to attract key search phrases from ideal clients. So if there's not much stuff out there for your niche, even better. If the gardeners are there being like, how do I make my gardening business logo look better? And then you're coming up with an article saying how to improve your gardening business logo. Happy days. That's going to bring those ideal clients to you. Number 16, become a customer of your potential client. This helps build your relationship and gives you context for potential work. I've seen this time and time again where people just really love the product and they geek out over it. So they're buying the fancy coffee mugs or indulging in, the custom bespoke cupcakes or whatever it might be. They live and breathe the product. They already love it in their lives. So when they reach out to that person and pitch themselves, they can do it with warmth and context. And it's not some random designer off the street. It's like, actually, I'm a long-term customer of yours. I love what you're all about. And I know it because I'm a long-term customer. So I think I can bring those nuances and the context I have and my design expertise to you to really step up your branding game. Number 7, actively encourage any existing clients to refer you. It's just an ask, but often people don't mind doing it, but they need that prompt. So I would put that out there and try and encourage existing clients to refer you on to friends. Number 18, offer your services as a prize for an industry competition in exchange for the exposure. So if you've got the local gardening radio. This example's gone way too far. It's too late to turn back now. If you've got local gardening radio station, you could say, hey guys, I'm sponsoring today's segment. I'm going to redo your whole gardening brand or give you a better logo to help you stand out from your competition. And I'm sponsoring today's segment, and that's the prize. That's just a way to get in front of more people. Number 19, contribute to an industry publication speaking about how design can help key operators in that industry. So again, you're not looking to be the expert in the design field. You're looking to be the design expert in the particular field where your clients hang out. And number 20, try to get positive industry PR through a memorable, disruptive mini project. Think Lauren Holmes lettering for lunch. This would have been the perfect in for catering, excuse the pun, to the restaurant sector. I actually didn't realize I had a pun there until I read that back. So I really love these little projects. I think they're fantastic for getting some industry attention and eyeballs on you. So again, work out who it is you're serving, and then is there like a snappy way you can package that up into a compelling side hustle project that is going to stick in people's minds. Question of the day: which one of these tips are you going to try next? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm really enjoying the YouTube show. If you are too, then be sure to hit the subscribe icon and tick the little bell to get notifications when I post new content on this platform.